Welcome to the video. This will be a review of the Acer Chromebook R11. This is a touchscreen device which can fully rotate into a tablet as well as using it as a regular laptop. This model has 4 GB of RAM and a 32 GB SSD and currently retails for about £250. So to start with, we'll look at the design of it and what it's made from. So most of it is made from white plastic. You can see the palm rest here is white plastic, as is the bottom. It's slightly textured, so there are little bumps everywhere and it feels quite nice. It doesn't feel cheap, which is good. And the top is actually metal. This bit's not plastic. This has a similar finish to the bottom plastic, but isn't quite as pronounced. So in terms of ports in this device, on the left hand side we have the charging port, followed by a full-size HDMI, followed by a USB 3.0, followed by an SD card slot, so you can upgrade your storage, as it does only come with 32 GB of SSD. On the other side we have the power button, followed by the headphone jack, followed by another USB, I think that one's 2.0, and then a Kensington lock if you use that. In opening up the device, you'll notice that it's not a one-handed open. It does actually require 2 hands to open. That's not exactly the end of the world, but some people might get annoyed with it. I'm not one of those people. So start by looking at the screen. This is an 11.6 inch IPS touchscreen. So just demonstrate that. There you go, opens the Chrome, closes it. And the IPS means that we've got some good viewing angles for machines such as this. Not many Chromebooks have this, especially £250. It is HD but not full HD, which again I'm not that bothered about. I think it's fine for what it is. If you want a full HD screen, you have to pay a bit more, but yeah, it's not a problem. You get a full-size keyboard with good key travel, and it's very nice to type on. So if you're using it if you're a student, using it to type up an essay, or you're at work typing up a report, you won't have any trouble typing on it for a long time. I do have a problem, however, with the trackpad. It is not the best. It takes quite a bit of force, more than needed, to actually click it, unless you're right at the bottom edge where it's fine. Anywhere else it takes too much force, more force than should be needed to do it. So on the keyboard is your standard Chromebook keyboard. I think it's standard across all Chromebooks. It's something that Google says they all have to be the same. So you have escape, you have back and forward of web pages, you have reload a page, you have full screen, you have show all the screens to open, you have the brightness keys, up, down, the volume keys, you have mute, you have quieter, louder, and you have lock. If you hold that down, not just press it, it will unlock the screen so you didn't put your password if you have one. So now we're going to just look at the speed of it. So the easiest way to do that is a realistic test. I'm not going to do any benchmarks or anything. I'm just going to load up the New York Times website, because it's quite a demanding page to load because it's got a lot of adverts on it. Load that up. See that loads very quickly. It's not perfect, but just give it a second. You see it's still working up in the top corner. It will get there. I think we're nearly there. There we go. I mean, it's usable before that, but it's just fully loaded now. So it wasn't too long, especially for what it is. Again, it's a cheap laptop. Now I'm going to test out the speakers on this device, because it actually does have very good speakers for the small machine it is. And then that's only halfway. And the speakers are on the bottom. See here, and they're on the other side. But I mean, I think that's really good for what it is. I mean, my microphone's not the best, so I won't pick it all up, but so as you can see here, it shows how it can be used as a tablet, put into display mode to view movies, put in tent mode, or put in pad mode to be used as a tablet. I'll just demonstrate this now. So currently it's in normal laptop mode. And then if we flip the keyboard back, we have it in display mode. We turn it over, the screen will rotate. Now we have it in tent mode. And if we close it together, now it's completely flat. And in this mode, the keyboard on the back is completely deactivated, so you don't accidentally touch a key that you're not supposed to, and then it change what you're doing actually in tablet mode, because obviously that would be a nightmare. This is just to show the size difference between the Acer and a MacBook Pro 13-inch. You see that they're not actually that much different. It's just that the Acer has a much bigger bezel around the edge than the MacBook, and therefore the whole screen itself is a lot larger than 11.6 inches, so take that into consideration when buying it. It's not just the usable screen, it's the bezel around the edge that makes it so much bigger. So as this is a Chromebook, it is running Chrome OS, which I'm not going to go into detail now, but I will do a later video. But we can just look at the settings. So to do that, you go to the bottom right hand corner where you've got the time and the Wi-Fi and the battery. Click on that, go to settings, and this is where you'll change everything about your device. So one of the things you might be wondering is the fact that it's only got 32 gigabytes of storage on board. So if you click on storage management, you'll see that you actually get about, it says 24 there, but it's about 23 gigabytes of storage to play with. Now this isn't too bad. I mean, you can upgrade that using your SD card slot, which is very helpful, because you can have like 128 gig if you really want. But the whole point of Chrome is that you store everything on Google Drive, and you get 100 gigabytes free with every purchase of a new Chromebook. So you won't be downloading much onto this device, because everything runs through the Chrome browser, and therefore everything is run through the cloud. So that is my quick review of the Acer Chromebook R11. I'm not going to go into any more detail about Chrome itself. Like I said, that will be in a later video. I will put the full specifications of this device in the description below. And I hope this has been helpful to some people, so please like, subscribe and comment. And as this will be my second video, which the first one being the unboxing, so if you haven't seen that, go and check that one out. Let me know what I've done well, let me know what I've done wrong. Constructive criticism is helpful. So thank you very much.